Since the beginning of America, white men have found ways to oppress women and keep them in a position that the men find comfortable. This oppression was worse for women of color because they had the intersectionality of being a woman and not being a white woman. Despite being thrown into different stereotypes such as the Mammy and Jezebel, some black women were able to find the strength inside of themselves to fight back. Leading up to recent years, black women have always been a part of the political rights movement. They have organized, marched, protested, and they have overcome boundaries that were set for them. On July 13, 2013, an organization was formed in response of the death of a teenager named Trayvon Martin. The organization has set out to protect the lives of black men and women from the systematic racism that plagues our country. In 2016 alone, police have killed at least 194 black people, including Terrence Crutcher, whose SUV stalled in the middle of the road, as well as Philandro Castile, who was pulled over for a broken taillight and shot 3 times. But not only men were victims of police brutality. Yvette Smith, age 47, Tanisha Anderson, age 37, Miriam Carey, age 34, Shelley Frey, age 27, Darnisha Harris, age 16, and Ayanna Stanley Jones, age 7, were all victims of police brutality since the beginning of Black Lives Matter. This need for black rights has brought out activists from every corner of the United States. From movie stars to singers, to even the First Lady, black women have continued the path of fighting for their rights. First Lady Michelle Obama has followed the paths of black women of the past by making an organization for adolescent girls called Let Girls Learn. This is reflective of the Black Women's Club movement, in which the focus is to create positive roles in the community for black women.
For me, this is personal. When I think about those 62 million girls that aren't in school, I think about myself, I think about my daughters, because quite frankly, all these girls, these are our girls.
According to marketingcharts.com, 86% of African American women say that advertisers need to do a better job of understanding them. This need has put a heavier pressure on black women in the media, and one black woman in particular creates a standard for the media to meet. Beyoncé shows everyone that black women can survive and create their own unmatchable value. Beyoncé is also known for giving black men a voice that the media doesn't.
Felt like this is an opportunity to show the strength and vulnerability in black men.
Jason Morales,
Edward Lawson, Kenyon Dixon.
Despite their popularity, black artists are not excluded from the racist stereotypes that surround them. Nicki Minaj, who is a proud proclaimed feminist, called out Miley Cyrus at the VMAs for talking about her behind her back. Immediately, the media started to print articles about how Nicki Minaj exploded at Miley. They put Nicki in the black bitch stereotype just for sticking up for herself.
Back to this that had a lot to say about me the other day in the press. Miley, what's good? Hey.
As But Some of Us Are Brave states, black feminists are those bad women intent upon going from the front yard to the backyard, down the alley, into the streets, and of course, to that place between the front and the back. Black feminists in the media are at risk of losing fans because of what they believe in. Although the faces are different and the ways of activism have changed, the fight still goes on for black women in this country. Activism is not only protesting in the streets, it's using your position of power to make the changes and to be the person you want others to look up to. From black college kids to our First Lady to a few artists, black feminism and activism are as strong as ever in today's culture, and it will continue to have that strength until changes are made.